A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, MP is out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then there's Traoré. And it's Claxton in at the 5.
Zubac's dominating on the offensive glass and getting one of his own there.
We've just started up this season, Grant. What's important for players right now?
You know, I think it's finding a good routine, especially for those on new teams. The earlier you figure out what works for you, the quicker you'll get comfortable.
Here's Halliburton, following the bucket by Brooklyn. It's stolen by MP. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Brooklyn with the ball. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
That game could have been a lot closer than it was, but they were just too sharp down the stretch.
Yeah, I thought they did a great job closing the door and keeping it out of reach at the end.
Jackson, the pass to Siakam. They need this. And Siakam with the slam.
Punishing the defense with that rim rattler. Siakam getting spicy out there.
Pass to Claxton. On the wing, MP. Inside. And he lays it up and in.
Off to a perfect start, and you can see their confidence growing.
The Pacers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Siakam. Brooklyn with the board. This, their first chance to take a look at Indiana this season. Outside man. Pass to Porter. There's the 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
I just love the ball movement.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
Really good work from the mid-range there. If you give Siakam room to shoot from that area of the floor, he's going to let it go and make most of it.
Stolen by Siakam. Down low. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
A brilliant dunk. And he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of it.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Walker passes to Jackson. Siakam outside. Pass to Walker. Halliburton on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Shot clock at 2. Over Traoré. Halliburton misses.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Jay sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 9-point game. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
A new lineup here for Indiana. Outside Neesmith. Pass to Shepard. And a miss there on the triple.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Claxton. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Shepard to the paint. Pass to Potter. And here's McConnell. Clock at 6. Shoots over Demon. McConnell, good.
Boy, and this is McConnell's shot right here. He loves getting some wiggle room from the mid-range and elevating to a 2-point bucket.
A nice shot by MP.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
McConnell from outside, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's MP making things happen for Brooklyn. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And so a big group substitution here for Indiana. Zubats, he's checked in for Huff. Walker comes in for Nesmith. Jackson, he's checked in for Jones. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for McConnell. Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Three-pointer, Halliburton. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 4 assists in the game.
You know, the outside game is really one of Halliburton's strengths. He makes that corner three look like a layup.
Ivica Zubats out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Jarris Walker. Then it's Jackson. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Now here's Zubats. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Siakam, no good.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. The Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, there's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. Guys, back to you.
They are for real. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. And Claxton gets the bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Halliburton finds Zubats. Zubats, screen. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And it's MP with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Man, the pass to MP. Now Claxton. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Nesmith, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Pacers trail by 20. Halliburton outside. Over to the left wing. Zubats against Claxton. To the inside. And it's Walker. That time on the assist by Zubats.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
Pass to MP. And there it is for him. MP's got 14 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And so it's Brooklyn. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
When I look at the Nets, this is when it starts to get real. You're past the opening night energy, and you're not as well rested as you were in the offseason.
Yeah, it's time to show us what you really can do.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Brooklyn Nets. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
On the floor for the Nets, Terrence Mann is out there with Traore. Then it's MP, then it's Michael Porter, and it's Claxton in at the 5. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That's for certain. Shams, thank you for the report.
A true marksman from behind the arc, Halliburton, has that light always on green.
To the middle. Here's MP. Outside for Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Claxton, a screen on Halliburton. Jay, score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Pass to Zubats. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Siakam, no good.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Claxton with the block. They get it back. Zubats' shot is off. Brooklyn leading by 21. And here's MP from outside. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. MP's got 7 points here in the quarter. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Zubats. Halliburton outside. Jacks up a 3. Hits a three-pointer. Halliburton's got 9.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Brooklyn has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Demon, he's checked in for Michael Porter. Nets leading by 21. MP outside. Pass to Claxton. Outside man. Inside. MP shot is off. The Pacers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Three-pointer. Halliburton. Another 3 for Indiana.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Traore. To the paint. Here's Claxton. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And that's now 8 points here for Nick Claxton.
MP doing a nice job orchestrating the offense. Excellent find.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Huff's checked in for Zubats. Potter comes in for Siakam. Neesmith, he's checked in for Walker. And TJ McConnell subbed in for Jackson. And a change for the Nets. Minot's checked in for Claxton.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Outside man. Pass to Traore. Now here's MP. Launches it. It's hauled in by McConnell. Halliburton outside. Offline with a 3. Brooklyn leading by 18. To the inside. Here's Minot. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists in the game. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Halliburton outside. Three-pointer. Counted from distance. Halliburton's got 15 points.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Pass to man. They set the screen. Here's Minot. Back to MP. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Down low. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the four, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Brooklyn out in front, opening up a huge gap. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Then there's T.J. McConnell, and it's Huff in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And the shot goes in.
His playmaker.
New group getting ready for Indiana. Ivica Zubac checked in for Huff. Walker comes in for Nesmith. Jackson, he's checked in for Jones. And Halliburton is subbed in for McConnell. Pacers trail by 21. Jackson, the pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Outside man. Siakam against MP. Outside Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Pass to Claxton. Back to MP. Here's Traoré. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Halliburton. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And he nails it!
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
MP scanning the floor. From deep! And it's Traoré with a 3. Traoré's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Inside. And he slams it down.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Brooklyn leading by 17. Here's MP. Now Porter. Now Claxton. Zubac with the steal. Now here's Halliburton. He's guarded by man. Now Zubac. And a one-handed slam.
Zubac doing major damage. Check that rim out, folks.
Here's Porter. Book it! It goes!
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Nets.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
A big group substitution here for Indiana. Huff checked in for Zubats. Brown comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's McConnell in for Tyrese Halliburton. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam!
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Brooklyn with the ball. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's the pass to Williams. Here's MP.
Shoot that.
Book it! That one goes!
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And so McConnell will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 19. Pass to Neesmith. So we see the Nets taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
We're here with MP after a strong win. What did you see that you liked?
We came out with urgency from the get-go. Communication was there. Guys were moving the ball, moving themselves, attacking the glass.
BA, over to you.
Okay, Jennifer, thanks a lot.
Come on, All right, listen up, listen up, listen up. Tonight is the beginning of a journey. For some of you, it's a chance to tell your story. For others, it's a chance to add a feather to your cap. Whatever your situation is, we all want to get to Vegas and bring home that cup. But we got to do it one game at a time. Tonight, you'll be playing on a different court, wearing a different uniform, feeling a different vibe in the arena. You know why? Because it's prime time. Anybody ready for prime time?
We're ready, coach.
This isn't just another game. Everybody is watching to see how you carry this, how far you come, how far you can go. And it's time to show them. It's time to show them all. Bring it in.
Yeah, boys, let's go.
All right, Vegas on 3. 1, 2, 3, Vegas!
MP, how you feeling?
I'm thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation.
Plan how?
Pick 3 destinations and then pick from the best one.
Risky.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Duren in at the 5 spot. And for the Nets, they've got MP. Terrence Mann is out there with Traore. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. Well, for both teams, it's game 1 of the NBA Cup. A chance to start strong in this group stage.
Remember, the group stage is just 4 games, so every game is huge. I expect both teams to come out with a little extra effort. It just means more than your average regular season contest.
And tonight marks the start of the NBA. Cup for MP. I know a major goal for him is winning this competition, making a statement to the rest of the NBA.
Well, when you look at the Cup, you almost have to win this first game to advance out of the group stage. So MP has made it a point to get his teammates ready, imploring them to treat this like a playoff game. I'm excited to see how they come out.
And let's check in with Allie, and she's got the latest for us on MP.
Well, no surprise, MP is on a mission to bring home the NBA Cup, telling me I want to be a part of a winning legacy. That's my main goal in any competition I'm in. Victories come first. All the individual stuff comes later. Guys?
Hey, thanks for that. No, we sure wouldn't. This guy is all in for sure. And you talk about size, coach, strength, and bounce. Jalen Duren drawing comparisons now to a young Dwight Howard.
Yeah, he certainly is, Kevin. And look, I like to be careful when we're making those kind of comparisons with a young player and a Hall of Famer like Dwight Howard. But there are similarities with the athleticism and the relentless approach to defense and rebound.
Here's Harris following the basket by MP. And Duren slams it in.
Well, as a lob partner, Duren's exactly what you want. He really goes and gets it.
In the corner, it's MP. Here's Claxton. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
Here is Cunningham. Last time out, he had 38 points. Shoots over Traoré. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
MP left side. Outside, Porter. Pass to Traoré. And here's MP for 3. Duren pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Remarkable balance by the veteran Harris, showing he's able to take contact while shooting.
And over the course of his career, Tobias Harris has shown a willingness to embrace various roles.
Well, look, Kevin, Tobias Harris is not only a highly skilled player, but he is a team-oriented, win-first, veteran guy, totally unselfish, and will just figure out a way that he needs to help any team he's on get to where they want to go.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Thompson, high post. Porter's there, and he comes up with the deuce.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Inside, here's MP. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Robinson kicks to Cunningham. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
He's looking for MP and finds him. Nets passing it around. Pass to Traoré. In the corner, it's MP. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Jazz. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Mann. Back to MP. And the layup's good off the glass. MP's got 12.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Robinson with it. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Cunningham. With the fadeaway. And the shot no good, a bit short. Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Pistons. He finishes. New group out there on the floor for the Nets. So for the Pistons. Nets trail by 3. On the court for the Pistons. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duren at the center spot. Cade Cunningham out there with Robinson. And it's Thompson in at the small forward.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons, looking to build on last season's breakthrough, Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key, adding, win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. Thanks a lot, Shams. 1:31 left in the first half of the game. Cunningham passes to Robinson. To the inside. Here's Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He's got 11.
He's often labeled as an outside shooter, but Harris does most of his scoring inside.
Claxton with the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
When Harris is cooking like this, get him the ball and clear the way, because he's going to keep his foot on the gas pedal.
Claxton with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
And so far, Harris is having his way on offense. The defense just has not found an answer for his energy on that end.
Jay. Pass to Torrey. Back to Porter. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range. Porter's got the lead up to 1 now for Brooklyn.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
And Detroit again with the bucket.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pistons lead by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Welcome to our 2K Sports Studio. The Brooklyn Nets find themselves in quite a battle here tonight.
I've seen more stops in All-Star games. What do they call the guys? Oh, yeah, Matador defense. They're just letting scorers go by.
Ole, ole, ole. All right, fellas, let's change it up. Time now for the power rankings.
I think for Brooklyn, season is young, but they're coming up. A great team that still has room for improvement, man.
You just hope they can maintain this level of play all season long. They've been a fun team to watch.
Indeed.
And that is a wrap.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Torrey is out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's MP. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Stan, teams track different officiating crews, don't they, and how they tend to call the game.
Yeah, they do, Kevin, and there are some organizations who do it more than others. I'm not a fan of it myself because I think it puts your players' focus on the officials and takes away from focusing on what they're supposed to be doing on the court. So I'm not a big fan of it.
Clock at 6. Goes up with it again. And the rejection by Claxton.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Thompson outside. Harris against MP. And slam dunk by Harris.
A solid athlete with a good vertical. Harris knows how to get inside and hammer it home.
Pass to man. From deep. Rebound by the Pistons. At the elbow, it's Cunningham. And he gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 6 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey guys, the Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved, the team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Kevin?
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
In the corner, it's MP. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge. No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
2 points. That one goes.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Pass to Harris. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn trailing. Here's man. Back to MP. Close in. No stopping MP.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Harris's shot is off.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Traoré got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside for Robinson. Up again, and Duren is right there. Duren's got it all tied up now for Detroit.
Well, Duren has those long arms. Terrific rebounder at both ends.
The 3 from MP. MP showing the range.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from range.
Pass to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Out to Thompson. Trying his luck from deep. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. In the corner, it's MP. And the 3 off target. Pistons trail by 3. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Cunningham looking it over. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Cunningham's got 8 points.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
And here's MP for 3. The shot, no good. MP has been leading the charge for the Brooklyn Nets. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open.
Different look here for the Pistons. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Reed. Harris comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Asar Thompson. He's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Jenkins. On the floor for Detroit, the forwards are Thompson and Harris. Duncan Robinson out there with Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the center, filling out the middle. MP's shot is good.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Cunningham, the 10-foot jumper hits.
For him, it's been a tale of two halves. He's starting to make an impact now.
Here's MP. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Big moment. MP showing some savvy. What a bright future this young man has.
Pistons trail by 5. And here is Robinson. Thompson outside. Misses the 3.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Robinson fires. No good from 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
MP lays it in off the window.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Harris got it to go off the glass.
And that's the kind of play that fires up your team. Harris with the strength to finish through contact.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
And Harris will pull it down. Pistons trail by 7. Here's Cunningham. Duran trying to break free. Strong move off the glass.
Well, Cunningham is a big-time, big-moment player. This team leans on him.
Porter outside. Now MP. Got the 8-footer.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen, hoping to inspire his team here.
Allie, thank you so much. The 3 goes down.
Yeah, that was an important hoop from Robbins.
And that's an intentional foul. Here's MP. And he banks the layup in.
Complete confidence in the clutch. MP seizing the moment. They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Well, look, there are a lot of different roles Porter Jr. can fill for your team.
It's just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest, this game's over.
Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. Not gonna go. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
A memorable evening as MP passes 40 points in leading his team to victory. Before you were a star, MP, you were a fan. This kind of effort is special for you to experience as it was to watch when you were growing up?
Yeah, Dom. It's fun to have success, but you have to keep perspective. I'm not planning on tonight being my career best or anything, you know? Got a lot of big nights ahead of me, personally, and I think the team's got a lot of big nights ahead of us.
Well, we wish you luck, Anthony.
Oh, thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thank you.
Hey, how you feel about that pregame speech from Coach?
Ray was seriously feeling that spirit.
Yeah, I never seen him so lit before a game.
I don't think I've ever seen him talk that much. You could tell he really wants the cup. What's up?
Maybe we should interview him. Before the next cup game. I feel like there's, I don't know, something interesting there. And I want to share that with my followers.
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Hopefully he allows us to do it. You know how shy Coach could be.
You're forgetting I got a documentary background. I'll get him talking.
Hey, that's why I hired you.
Oh, man. There's a thumbnail right there.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.